Okay, hello everybody. See me up here in the corner. Welcome to I'm not going to say the final podcast. Well, the final podcast of the regular Upward entire season. It is 12 midnight exactly before Championship Saturday. You guys know, who knows me, I've been at this probably about 15 hours now preparing, and finally at midnight, I got all the equipment set up here in my living room. I know you probably can't see it all. Let me see if the clock cam can show you guys. Uh, no, you really can't see. Anyway, I'm in my living room. I got everything set up, guys. So, Championship Saturday in 8 hours is tip off. Um, I got to say, this is probably the best Championship Saturday lineup ever. Ever out of all the ones I've done. I can't, think of a better lineup than what is in store for you guys. So let's look at the standings here real quick. Congratulations to the Sparks, 6-2. What else can you say? Just a great season in the girls' league. And the boys. So you can see here, congratulations to the Trailblazers, 6-1, one loss, and that was without Grant Stoltzfus there or Sean Stoltzfus. So really, did they go perfect? Well, you can argue that, but no, they have a loss on their record. And congratulations to the Sixers, Thunder, and Jazz, all 5-2. The Jazz, a disappointing ending, I know. I understand. We all know what happened, and look, it's basketball. This is life. So you started out 5-0, and you finished the season on a sour note, 2 losses. Just unbelievable games. Were they both overtime? I believe they were. Anyway, it's just set up for an amazing, amazing championship Saturday. Sixers, what could you say about the Sixers? They lost their first game to the Trailblazers in week 1 by a point. And then after that, they were stellar. They were stellar. I think they lost a game when Chase was out. That was their only other loss. And, the way Chase has played has just been out of his mind. Everything he expected in a Hall of Famer. And, he may win his first championship. Thunder, fabulous. Heat, middle of the pack. Congratulations to Jake Harding as a regular season MVP, as you guys will find out tomorrow. A good ending for the Heat. Good ending there. Celtics, up and down season. And go ahead. She's going to vacuum. We got to get this over with. Celtics, up and down season. You started out 0-2, bounced back 2-2, and lost all the rest of your games. They're going to have a tough matchup tomorrow. You got to take on Jude Lapp. But if we remember going back to that game, they played Jude Lapp. I believe it was week 1, and they beat Jude Lapp minus the last 4 seconds of the game. It was just a miracle, full court, Jude to Cavallando with 1 second left. Jude Lapp, hey, man, you got to give the Thunder tons of credit. Jude Lapp has not lost a game this year when he's been on the court. Has not lost, no matter who he played. And he's not surrounded by the greatest of talent. Now, look, Josh Byler has been a fantastic, what do you want to call him, partner in crime? What is it? He's been the Scottie Pippen to the Michael Jordan, if you want to think of it that way. Byler's just been incredible, and Chase Musser at the foul line. How key and clutch has Chase Musser been, especially down the stretch. The Heat, you had 3 losses, none of them by more than 3 points. So that tells you everything you need to know. You can't rule the Heat out in any scenario against anyone. No, if they're only losing by 3 points or less, then they're right there with everyone. Timberwolves, probably the most mind-boggling team of the entire league. Coach Good, 1 win in week 1 against the Bulls and lost every other game. How do you do that when you have the big 3? Mind-boggling. But tomorrow is a brand new season. Actually, in 7 hours and 56 minutes will be a brand new season. When that ball tips off in the middle school gym for Coach Good, he's got to take on Chase Gwaltney. He's got his hands full. Bulls, hey, it was a fun season for Quinn Stevenson, and it was a learning experience. They're probably going to get annihilated by Lonnie tomorrow. And if we talk about Lonnie's team, stellar. Now, we all know that, you know, they got Carter McDowell after the draft. We all understand. But hey, it is what it is because, I messed up on Lonnie's draft. He never got a number 2 pick. Are they beatable? Yes, they are beatable. The graphic changed here. Well, we could look at this graphic if you want, guys. Yeah, so most of you know that I started Stream with Purpose this year, a nonprofit organization. It just wants to build up upward leagues. That's all really it is I want to start building up not only New Holland's Upward, but other upwards. I want to reach out to everyone and try to get them to, if they can give me a volunteer, I'll work with them and have a little, New Holland everywhere. So play by play, video, everything's free. I'm not asking for any money. Free basketball camps if it happens. I'll tell you what, I'm getting a lot of interest in a summer Stream with Purpose summer basketball league. People want me to do that. I've gotten a lot of interest from the 9th to 12th grade kids. They want me to start a Stream with Purpose 9th to 12th grade summer league. They really don't have anywhere to play. That's a whole nother topic. We'll do podcasts later on that. Let's get back to Championship Saturday. All right. So I think we're going to look at the matchups here. Yeah, we do got to mention the girls' leagues real quick. Well, we'll do that when the matchups come up here. So should be any second here. Where are the matchups? All right, well, I don't have enough time, guys, to go through all the thumbnails and everything. We'll just talk real quick about the matchups, then I got to get to bed. Okay, so we're going to kick it off. I'm going to be doing the play-by-play for the 8 a.m. game at New Gym 1, which is the gym in the main gym, but it's all the way across from the tech booth, not the one directly under the tech booth. That's New Gym 2. I'm going to be doing the Heat and Jazz game. Nate Musselman is going to be coaching, which is, very interesting. Coach Michelson will be there. And Coach Michelson has a 1-game suspension, as most of you know. There's the prize, by the way, on the screen, what everybody is playing for right there. That is the image I just want to leave up there right now. That is awesome. If I could get that back up there. Oh, I need that image back up there. That is the championship ring. And I'm probably not going to get it anyway. So, Heat and Jazz are going to face off. And we'll just show you some of the game while we're waiting here. So here they are. So it's a rematch coming up. How about that? Didn't even realize that. Yeah, we're going to have back-to-back games here on Championship Saturday. So let's go back to the so the Heat won that game. All right, so that's going to be an absolute mind-boggling great game. I mean, it's going to be fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So after that, I'm going to go right over to New Gym number 2. I'm going to do the Storm Sky Girls 7 to 10 game at 9 a.m. That is going to be an awesome game. The Murphy sisters are going to take Lexi Gwaltney head on. Just going to be a fantastic game. Now, guys, one thing with this, I worked with the IT staff at the school, and I could not get Wi-Fi live streaming past their firewalls. The good news is they did give me a hardwire setup for the championship game, so those games will be broadcasted live. But I am going to broadcast live from my cell phone just to give updates to people, and if they want to hear me announce, fine. I know everybody's going to expect to see action, at 8 a.m. It's not going to happen. I feel bad. It's going to be on my cell phone. I'm going to go on YouTube after this and just update the titles and let everybody know you're not going to be watching the games at 8, 9, and 10. The action will start at 12 noon Eastern. Okay, so that takes us to 9 o'clock, girls 7 to 10. Then at 10 o'clock, I'm going to head back to New Gym 1, and I'm going to be doing the winner of the Sixers Timberwolves versus the Thunder and Ryan Doherty Celtics. So whoever wins those matchups, I will be doing 10 a.m. Eastern tomorrow morning. Again, it'll be live on my cell phone, but I'm going to have to upload the games later Saturday night. It's going to be an absolute fantastic day. Just the matchups are absolutely incredible. I mean, you can't say enough about it here. I'll fast forward to some of these games here. Oh, is this whole thing just a Heat game? Maybe it is. I'm getting bombarded by a cat here. All right, so after that 10 o'clock game, that's it. I'm taking a break from 11 to 12. I'm going to go into my van. Mrs. Stoltz is going to open my van door and leave an amazing pastry in there for me, and I cannot wait to eat it at 11 o'clock. I hope none of you guys go into my car and take it. So then I'll go back up at 12 o'clock up into the booth, and I'll do the next 4 games starting at 12. Championship matchups. You're going to have my wife is trying to go back-to-back perfect seasons in the girls 56 league. She's going to be without Layla Bajeko, her best player. That is going to be super hard. She's also going to have one bench player. One. Super hard. Now, she has not lost a game yet in the girls 56, dating back, way back. For girls 56, you got to go back to 2023 for her Cardinals. That is the last time my wife lost a girls 56 game. Of course, 2024, she moved up to the girls 79 with the Liberty. But yeah, it's just been an unbelievable run. But she may lose tomorrow. She has one bench player, and one of her best players, if not her best, Layla Bajeko, will be gone in Florida. She's gone, so she will not play. Very good chance she loses that game, and Joseph Martell would love to get his first win of the season at the championship game. There's no semifinal, there's no quarterfinal, there's only 2 teams. All right, so after the 12 o'clock game, we got the 1 o'clock game with the girls 7 to 10 league. It's going to be either the Storm or the Sky. Whoever wins at 9 is going to play my wife's team, the Sparks. That's going to be a mind-blowing game right there. Then after that, 2 p.m., we're going to have the Boys 56. Yes, our first Boys 56. Congratulations, Tristan Stoltzfus, regular season MVP of the Boys 56 League. Congratulations, Lexi Gwaltney, Girls 56, or Girls 7 to 10, regular season MVP. And am I leaving anybody out? Oh, Emery Garner, congratulations, regular season MVP of the Girls 56 League. So it's going to be a great day. 2 o'clock is going to be the Boys 56. Most likely, it's going to be the Shockers. Kyle Chapin's Shockers are going to be taking on Greg Reif and Philip Groff's Nittany Lions. So the Nittany Lions, who I think maybe had a 1 win last year, yeah, they only have 1 loss this year. They are loaded with tons of talent on that team. But they both beat each other 1 time. So the Boys 56, you could arguably say it is going to be the greatest game out of all of them. These 2 teams are the top 2 in the league. Nobody else has come close to beating them, and they beat each other 1 time. I can't wait to see Kaisim and Tyke Lap, who are on the Shockers, and Greg Reif's team's just absolutely loaded. Jordan Groff, Tristan Stoltzfus, the regular season MVP. There's so many players. I'm so too tired to think of them all. Is it Chase Reif? I believe it is. It's just Colson Weaver. They got so many guys that can play. I'm missing Peyton King is on that team. Tristan's cousin. Just absolutely unbelievable team. I don't know how they lost the game, but it happens. All right, so after the 2 p.m. game, and it's going to end the day at 3 p.m. with the Boys 79 League. So that is wide open. Anybody but the Bulls, you can't write out. You can't, especially after last year when Lonnie and the 2 teams were both 0-4 to start the season. You all know that. You can't write the Timberwolves off. You can't write the Celtics off because anything can happen in one day, and we've seen the craziest of things happen. But the Bulls, you can safely write off. The Bulls are not going to go to the championship. I can tell you that right now. But anybody else, it's fair game. Most likely, you're going to see the Trailblazers there. They got the Bulls in the first round. They're going to be well rested, but Grant Stoltzfus and Mason Mabry both got sick this week, Tuesday-ish, and they're just recovering now. So they're going to have to do a ton of running. Remember, this just isn't a basketball game. This isn't just a basketball tournament. This is a triathlon. This is a conditioning thing. So stamina, all that comes into play. Endurance. If you have a great endurance team, but not the greatest basketball players, you got a good chance of winning on Championship Saturday. So keep that in mind. It is wide open for anybody. And Grant being sick, that opens the door. I hate to say it, Grant. We love you, and obviously we don't want anybody to be sick. But if you are sick, it really does put you at a big disadvantage, and you never know what can happen. But I would expect the Trailblazers could be there. If Grant's feeling almost 100%, it's going to be really tough to beat that team. And the Sixers, Jude Lapp, are going to be favorites to be up there. The Heat. So Jazz, you can't write any. I mean, it's open. It's really open. If you look at the bottom teams, Celtics and Timberwolves, okay, they're a little bit of a long shot to get there, but they can. They can. They've proven that when they're playing at the top of their game, they can hang right there with anyone, and anything can happen. It's only 3 games. It's only 3 games. So, guys, that is it. I got to get to bed. It is 12:15. Championship Saturday, 7 hours and 45 minutes is the tip-off. I'm going to get there probably 6:30-ish. And we are going to film the games. We're going to upload them. The 8, 9, 10 games that I film, and Jose Gavilando back from Hawaii, he's going to film the Jude Lapp Celtic game because that's his brother over there. That's going to be an awesome rematch, by the way. If you remember what I said in week 1, that game is going to be great because that came down to the wire in week 1 for those 2 teams. So that'll be filmed. We'll upload them. He is going to go over Jose and film Lonnie's if Lonnie beats the Bulls, assuming. He'll be filming the 10 a.m. game in the old gym, which will be Lonnie versus the winner of the Jazz Heat game. So then we'll upload them all Saturday night. Guys, just be patient. The 4 championship games will be live, and they'll be instantly uploaded because it'll be live streamed. All right, everybody, I hope you had a great season. I will do another pod. I didn't do this last year, and I should have. I will do another podcast after Championship Saturday. And I don't know. Maybe I'll keep doing podcasts throughout the summer. Not as frequent, but, because we need to stay in touch because we're going to have the boot camps. Hopefully we can get all that going. I doubt I'm going to do a Stream with Purpose League this summer. Maybe next summer if you guys really give me enough interest. I would love to do it for the 9th to 12th graders because they got nowhere to play. I've gotten a lot of requests to do a summer league. I'm not going to write it off. If I get enough requests and the guys really, really want to play, it would be nice because you can practice outside, which is awesome. Now you could hold practices during the week, and I know that's one of the biggest complaints about Upward is not enough practice time. Well, if you play over the summer, you can practice at night anywhere, and that is a benefit to playing over the summer. All right, guys, got to get to bed. Hope you enjoyed the season. Look forward to Championship Saturday.